Come on.
Before I retreat, it'll be the end of me. I try not to, but wish death on all my enemies.
Woo.
These people hella weird, got me like, nigga, please.
Come on.
Finicky, I ain't feeling your energy. I'm who you wish you was, who you pretend to be. Feeling like Pac, someone get me some Henny, please. And I don't even drink. Pushing me to the edge, I'm jumping.
Let's Vibe TV, baby.
Everything that they owe, everything that I gave, working me like a slave, then making me pay. Carried them on my back, putting them on the map. Always fighting the high, low tide. Don't wanna.
How y'all feeling this evening?
Tell them what I did for you. Tell them how I killed for you. Tell them how I let you in, but you was too sheltered then. Didn't want to go outside. Knew it would expose your lies. We would never learn a thing. Had too much foolish pride. Rather try.
West Side Chicago Joe is out. Now it's out now. What up, y'all? We're here with an extra special episode. How y'all feeling today? How you feeling today? It is me. You already know. Hit that heart button if you haven't. The exotic one, Daz Exotic. And I'm here with
Big LA, what's happening? Hey, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell 10 more, do it again.
Again. First off, I gotta introduce the producer, the visionary, the inspiration, the veteran, Stitch Jones in this motherfucker. Yo, what up, y'all? Continue to show love. Continue to slap that heart button. Drop a comment. Let us know where the fuck you watching from. We're definitely in the building right now. How you feeling, Stitch?
You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Working on a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? And been getting ready for this shit for a minute. Just got off the phone with Pop.
Oh, shit. You was talking to Faja.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't talk to him today. I'm jealous now. Big LA.
Oh, sir.
I didn't even get to talk to him today. I'm blaming you.
What?
Blame me? Oh,
I know.
LA.
I'm blaming Big LA. Yeah.
I'll take that. That's cool. Hey, Pops, what's happening? I know you watching.
Well, LA was on the phone with him or what?
No.
No.
Big LA didn't do shit.
No, I didn't.
He literally had nothing to do with anything.
He's just always the guy you pass it off on.
No, today he is.
Today.
Today, I got time today.
Can't go to LA.
Yo, give me your energy. We are here with no further ado. The manager, the Faja, the brother, the MC, the entertainer, the streamer, the money
dreamer.
getter, the dreamer, the money getter, whatever it is. My little brother. Futuristic is in the damn building. Hey. He already, look, you already did not listen to your big brother when you changed your camera setup from full screen to he's clapping for himself for being insubordinate.
He's
not listening. He's like, I'm so glad I didn't listen to my big brothers.
You feel me?
Oh man.
What's the word, gangy?
Yo.
Oh my gosh. Gangy.
Come on, my bad. How are we doing?
Why
how
not?
are we doing, gentlemen?
Why can't you
What up, gang?
why can't you endear the gang? You know what I'm saying?
You know, you feel me?
It's tough. It's
a term of endearment now. It's got a
we old now, you know. I'm 37 and shit. I don't know.
So he stopped banging. That's what he's saying right now.
Hold on, I'm 37 years young, sir. I'll be 38 years young in a couple weeks, sir.
My gang,
we're not old.
37.
My
still
gang.
banging Crips.
What
so
up,
that means
y'all?
you're 38.
What up, Don Dada?
Sir.
I see you in the building. Christopher Brown, I see you in the building. Luca, whole fam up in this bitch. Fam in this bitch. Not gang though. We aren't gang though. Run up them likes, y'all, if you haven't. Share it out. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
What up,
Uh,
Sosa? Chris, what's happening?
we've been throughout these couple weeks. Part of why it it's dope to have you on is cause throughout these weeks we've been talking about AI.
Allen Iverson, shout out.
And I
That's
think
the
Nah,
I,
we
answer.
weren't talking about practice. We weren't talking about practice.
what
No
up,
practice.
GA? When I say GA, you say
Georgia,
bar.
Georgia.
Oh shit.
Georgia.
You were singing. He's like, let me pick up my singing
Let me
real
figure it
quick.
out. That boy
My
like,
note
nah.
wasn't good enough at first. He's like, let me hit a better note, and then he's like, Georgia.
That's what I
I, look,
exactly. That was the entire thought process. The
I
whole
might have
time.
taught. I did not teach him how to sing. I will humbly say
I
that.
definitely did not.
Yeah, I did not teach him how to sing.
Damn. Okay, so you had a pinky in it. You had a pinky in there, and what was going
How
on?
to rap? Maybe
No,
a
no, no.
lot.
Just
Rap
music
a
was going
lot,
on.
but sing
He
in
said just music
particular.
was going on.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember the first song. So I recorded a song by myself, right?
Mm,
My dad had a Biggie instrumental
mm.
EP,
Bum, bum,
okay,
bum, bum.
and it had "Who Shot Ya" and it had "I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa" instrumentals on it.
Mm,
Um, we had different moms. And so I recorded over Who Shot Ya when Zach wasn't in town. And but I had been waiting for him to come to lay some shit the whole week, like leading up. And we had to go to one of your baseball games to meet up with you. And I brought the CD player to the baseball game, and I'm in there
You
watching the
brought the CD player to every baseball game for
I
sure.
bro, and I had my song that I'd done, envisioning what you were gonna cook up when we got back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Uh I remember the hook to mine. It was, you talking about money like you got some. You
Oh
talking about
yeah,
platinum
I
plaques
remember that.
like,
Like, got some. Yeah, yeah. You ain't got none. Yeah.
and then you picked rapping over the smooth one more chance beat.
You're bugging. We recorded long before this.
Really?
I know what you're talking about, but we was already recording before this. That was your favorite song you made, but we had
even
been recording because
yeah,
my
I'm about to say because even the way that you said that was anticipating that he already was gonna do some fire shit because he did something already.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We
So
because
very.
we recorded on mini discs, I think, before we recorded on CDs, if I'm not
Mm,
mistaken.
I think
Yeah.
you got the order backwards because that was
Nah,
at
bro. Cause
dad's crib. That was one deck, and
Yeah.
I ran
Meadowbrook,
through
right?
all his
The
CD.
first, I want to say the first, well, I always base things. The only way I know things is which house I lived in and which time my
Yeah.
parents split.
So it was Meadowbrook,
Really?
right? Bro,
So
you
I
have
know,
to.
like, and then as an adult, I can relate it in album cycles. Like,
It's phases.
what album was I working? What was I touring? What, like, that's how I can remember who is in what chapter of life.
Mhm.
But the first time they split, it was the second time they split, it was second grade. So I was in second grade, the summer going into it, and dad had the one story joint like you're talking about, and I recorded over PYT.
Yes, that's what you recorded over
Yo,
because
I might actually have
because
that on a mini
I
disc.
have
dad
it.
has
You
the
send it to me. Don't hate me, girl. Want to be in your world. Live to please you. You know I need. Yeah.
That's great. It wasn't tapes, it was mini disc. A lot of people
We
don't
were.
even know what mini disc
To answer that
are
Yeah.
comment,
even.
we never recorded on tapes. No.
I did actually. I weirdly did. So the one, because dad always gave everybody his reject gear. So since I lived in a separate crib,
Max.
he gave me a 8-track with tapes, and that's what I recorded on when I wasn't with y'all. And I would
When the
basically
fuck
do
did
I would do
that's
demos on
crazy.
tapes, and then I would just so I could hear them because I couldn't wait the every other weekend. I couldn't wait 2 weeks. I had to get it out. I would do my demos on tapes, and then I would come and record with y'all.
Yo, that's crazy because the way that we even recorded, like if we had a multi-track would have been way nicer. Like
Um,
I
I
had a
didn't know he
multi-track
had
eight joint.
that's what
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like we didn't like literally I had to invent the way that I was recording over
yeah,
there.
well, cause
Like through the
cause in each take would strip all the quality away, but we had the
no,
whole high school.
no.
Yeah, with the mini disc, guaranteed. Each track.
well,
Look,
we used to
real
record at the
quick,
same time where you was doing my doubles in real time and I was doing
Yeah,
yours.
but
We'd memorize each
that's what
other's
just
I'm
to
verses.
cut
but that's
takes
what I'm
because
saying.
each one sucked life out of it. But
Your your
real
non-engineer
quick,
opinion of that is driving me
shout out
crazy.
Trey Blaze and shout out T Murdoch and everybody in the building. Run the motherfucking likes up. Future, who won the versus battle? Just real quick, let everybody know who
What
won
verses battle?
between me and Trey Blaze. Man, let the world know that I won that versus
Oh my
battle.
god. The final
The-
judge.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
no,
I
I
didn't
need
see
my
it.
brother's defense right now.
I
No,
didn't
that's
see it.
crazy.
I
Oh,
didn't
you
see it.
still have a blank mini disc for nostalgic
Purpose.
purposes.
Oh,
There you
Look,
go.
no
Okay,
cap. No cap.
okay. Well, speaking, it's
Come on.
oh
That's crazy. That's
dang,
crazy.
oh
Y'all are
shit.
bugging.
yeah,
Oh wow. You
y'all
know how
niggas is
old sticks just made me feel right now?
Bought them on eBay type beat.
No, actually,
no. That's an original.
crazy
That's got to
story.
be an
No,
OG
crazy
one.
story. It's actually the same one that I had, but it's not the same one that I had. So there's this crazy story. This dude was recycling. He's digging through the garbage and shit, like 2000. You know what I'm saying? In them days. And then
Yeah.
fucking, he's like, I don't really have anything to do with this. Like, I don't even know what it does. Like, here, he gave it to me. He's like, you're a nerdy type of tech guy and shit like that. Like, I'm sure you can
Yeah.
figure it out. So
Yeah.
I've been had that for like years now. You can only get them on eBay, but dude just gave it to me. I was like, yo, this is the same one that I
Crazy. Crazy. Yo, nostalgia.
Yeah,
straight up.
look, I'm big bro. I got the claps under control right now.
Stop calling. Stop,
It's a
bro.
good
If you
thing you
don't
got your
stop,
claps under control finally.
bro.
I was
Oh my
about to
god.
say, look, it's
Nah.
been a journey, and
Oh
my
my
life has
gosh.
not been easy,
Yo.
but we're here
What
now.
man?
Yo.
Was you
Yo. He
always you
super
ain't feeling or something?
super flamed him. Stop calling yourself big bro. That's weird to me.
See, he's big, bro.
Mm,
You're
I'm gonna call
you're
Jim.
mm.
you're
Little bro,
Okay.
little bro turned into big bro. I say that on one of my
yeah, because that's what you
songs.
thought. Especially you think I'm fucking up sometimes. You'd be like,
Look,
not
if
for the big bro.
if anybody turned into big bro,
It's
it would.
Michael. It's
Gets the
Michael.
people going.
oh,
It's Michael.
oh, shit. So to get to these subjects that we have today, you know
Right.
what I'm
What does
saying?
that shit got to do with AI?
Oh Lord. I mean, you gotta have some fun.
Yo, imagine if we had AI back in the day.
Bro,
Oh god.
Crazy.
no. No, there's so
Hell
much
no.
shit that we would have had back in the day that would have been super crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like
Nah.
even when Kanye came out with the high pitched sample shit or whatever, like he was doing that on a piece of equipment that was like one of the only pieces that managed the shit to stretch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without making it just a super fast, high pitched sample. And then you're like, I can't do anything with that.
Right.
Oh, and I gotta say, either way, the conversation led to a mini disc player being shown. And we're talking about the past and the future right now. A lot of that ties directly in and is an incredible way to segue into a conversation about AI. If you was
Mhm.
potting a little bit more, big bro, you would know that. But you haven't been potting as long to understand the way segues work.
Nah, no. Why you gotta get close in with the glasses when you didn't even do nothing?
I'm
Look,
gonna need my
let me
glasses.
say something real quick. That's
It
it.
was wilding, bro.
Uh,
So
Um,
you got questions about AI or something? How you finna talk about it then? Pod Pro?
I mean, I personally, I don't use. I'm very organic with how I make shit. I'm also not scared of AI, but I don't think it's the end of the world or anything like that. But I'm also not using. I don't use Chat GPT. I don't want to buy shit off of Amazon that I can't look at. I don't like downloading video games. You know what I'm saying? I still want the disc.
Damn.
Uh, and
Not even downloading the game, fam. I mean,
no,
But
I
you've
I
been
I feel you. I feel you.
I totally
Yeah,
understand. But
no,
at
I
the
I
feel
get
same
you.
what.
time, there's certain parts of having to embrace like technologies and things like that and the future of things to kind of push the envelope that's like what put so many people like Walt Disney and like other shit on that you gotta be like, Steamboat Willie being the first like synced audio to a movie, right? Because everybody just had pianos and like text and all that other stuff. And it's like, oh shoot, look at Mickey Mouse.
So
Boom.
what's your take on AI right now, Joseph, and how are you using it, Stitch?
So when it comes to that, I'm not scared of it. Like I just think that people are gonna definitely misuse it and kind of like bastardize the process. But that's always been the thing with like music or anything. So like when
Anything?
you go in and you got a blank slate and you're typing in what type of song you want AI to kick out and what you
Oh
want it to
my
do.
gosh,
Like
it's
you got to
crazy.
be like you got to be, but that thing isn't the connection to like how you get inspired to do something, right? Like when you're inspired, you have like a type of wordplay you're gonna use, or like something that you're gonna, like a pocket and a cadence. Like you can't tell AI in words what that cadence is or whatever.
But if
So
you don't make music, you don't even
right,
know about a pocket and a cadence. Like my wife's mom made mad AI songs. She learned Suno
that's
in two.
irritating. How do you
She learned it in 2 seconds and just
like?
made mad. She
right,
made theme songs for her business. She was in a coaching program talking
right.
about
Okay,
things you needed to do for your business, and she made a
but
bunch
why
of
would
songs
she
about her
do
business.
that when futuristic is her? Like
I mean,
even just the reason, not that you should
Cause
make
her
it.
coach told, cause her coach told her to.
No, but to make an intro, she has real people who could make real,
But she
like
did it in two
even
minutes.
for
Why would
me,
you? Why would you hit anybody else? She did it in 2 minutes.
for
It's
the
efficiency.
quality, for it to be
Nobody
real,
cares.
to employ.
no, yeah,
They
like
don't, bro.
A
They
lot of
like
people
that's the
don't care.
thing,
I don't want to
right,
say nobody cares. Artists care,
right,
but
like
I've seen the people that get duped by it the most, that actually
right,
like it the most, are older
right,
people because they don't even
right,
know the difference. Like people that
right,
are in their 50s and 60s, even 40s, even sometimes 30s, they hear a song,
And they
they
won't
don't
know.
know that it's AI, and
Yeah,
they like the song because every AI song, low key, is perfect pitch, good chord progressions, like the song is put together well.
hey,
I
Everything
don't
makes
agree with
sense.
good poor chord progressions. Like
Everything makes sense. It's
the
basic
ones
and it
that
makes
I
sense.
don't like the most is when they transfer, um, when they're like mini men country version.
no,
And those are going
actually, no,
crazy.
time out
And
though,
they're
because
getting
this is
millions and
what,
million.
but
Oh
this is,
yeah,
but
they're
this is,
blowing up, but I don't think they're good.
hey, so
Doesn't matter.
when like there's times where like some of them are fire, like when they do like the Soul 50 Cent joint and like a couple of other ones that's been in circulation. What I think is actually kind of crazy about it is when you get that kind of playlist together, it makes it not sound like, you're not switching to metal, to rap, to whatever. You could literally be in a band and play those songs and be in every genre. They got Corn, they got Metallica, they got 50 Cent, and then they got, rock songs that's getting trend. Like it's
okay,
fire. If you
okay,
could make it all one kind of consistent thing, but you're using it to make
Right, but they're
something,
but
not
but
just typing it in and posting it.
I agree with that, but
and
bro,
that's so funny you said that because that. Oh, big LA, go ahead.
I'm just saying people been doing covers forever.
Mhm.
But
That's not
now it's something crazy because you have to throw into an AI engine and put it. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can hear it because you don't
I
have to
think it
grind out.
appreciates the art.
So you don't have to
Um,
grind out all those things, right? You can literally collaborate with yourself working with AI. Like this is what I do, right? I
Mhm.
never leave a blank slate. I come in with a beat that I already made, right? So I'm coming
Okay.
in with a beat that I already made, and then AI get to make covers of it, and I can change the skins and take layers and samples out of it and compile it again into a beat that's way better than the bullshit that they kicked out
And
That's a
better than
whole
your
different
original beat.
aspect.
and better
and
than my
better than
original
the
beat. Right. So
look
how would
now.
I
Now we're talking about. Look, that's great. Now those 80s versions of popular songs and shit like that, we're talking about two separate things than that. You're using it as a tool versus uh versus making it for you. Now in the bigger scheme of having a whole business and wanting a theme song, it's a tool then rather than like I think it's a
I don't I don't
tool
know
then
because
because it's
sometimes
representing your business.
But you're
Uh
still, I think
but it still backfires because you
Morgan Freeman was just talking about it. He's like, yo, people are just cloning my voice and stealing my voice, and you're taking money away from me, right? Kind of though, because those people probably would have never had the bread to hire you in the first place.
right,
But I think I think when there's no human elements of it, I don't know, bro. Like I think as we go down the line, I'm already seeing it. At the beginning of
right.
this year, when I was doing music reviews in February, I may get one AI song in the matter of a month.
wait,
Now
you're submitting them to review shows.
I'm getting 8 or 9 at least every 2 hours. I get like four every hour at least. The other day I had like 5 or 6 in a row, and
Right.
But that's
they're in
my
the chat.
problem.
They're in the chat talking about I'm a writer. I'm not a singer, I'm a writer. And they're tricking themselves into this delusional theory of that they're a writer because you don't know how to write a melody. You don't know, you're not even really writing. A lot of them aren't even really writing the songs. They're just coming up with a prompt. And then the crazy thing is AI fixes your prompt for you. So you might be like I'll put in, I want a, I could just say pop punk with electric guitar. And then I hit a button and it'll
Hit
expand
the
that,
magic wand
it'll
and it'll turn
expand
it into
that
some
to like 100 words of like deep. It starts with a brushy electric guitar and turns into this. How I've used it is for voice memos. So I'll play I can't produce at all. So I sing a voice memo. Now you don't even have to sing to your phone. I'll sing a voice memo into the AI and it'll build a beat around it. I'll then download that, send it to a producer who will maybe take parts of it or maybe just use it as inspiration, and then he'll make the beat. And then anytime I've had words, I've sent that out in the music review, and then the people that are watching the music review stream, they'll replace the singer that's on the song. But it's my original lyrics and it's
Well,
my
that
original melody.
well,
But
right.
that's my whole thing, right? We had to put in each of us has put in the 10,000 hours making music, like
one, yeah, one
you
thing
know,
about life though, bro, like
and they're not getting there.
Wait.
And
it ain't
Wait.
never fair. It's never gonna be fair. So we're in this
No.
weird place where like
well,
you can hold on to your artistic intent. Like it's like when Splice came out. It's like when there's always been shortcuts that people got mad about.
I don't think
Uh-huh.
it's artistic integrity. I think people feel the difference, and and people
Nah.
connect more,
Remember,
because literally the flyers built from scratch,
okay.
the
But
music
look,
that you hear is probably going to be built from the artist that
Yeah.
was on the, like, it's
but think about
literally
this though.
from scratch.
But think about this though, right? Earlier you was talking about quality being stripped from the record as it was copied and copied and copied through the mini disc player with the
And
mixer
these are
going
perfect
over.
every time.
But the problem was it was actually you couldn't change the levels. Once you put that in and you send it back, everything is just how it is. So when the frequency builds up on that layer, that stacking, whatever, but this is me talking engineering language. The way that you describe it sound like somebody who's not an engineer. So we're talking about how different levels are using all these different things, right? Like the AI is being used with what we're like Zach is using his words, right? So he uses his words and gets a beat built around it and then takes somebody else, right? But when you don't do that, you're disconnecting so much from the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be being precious. And like what he was saying, like it's not fair. Like I might as well go in and do all the cheat code stuff. We were mad about Splice. We were mad about auto tune. People do care about that thing, right? Because once it was, you know, put on
This
blast by
is,
T Pain,
I think
people
that
didn't
this,
even know that it was already
I'm,
being used everywhere else.
I seen this today, and it's a visual example. I'm gonna put it up here, right?
Uh
And
huh.
this is literally, I think, what is happening with music, though, when this is happening, and when, because just like what you said, that many people making it is, or feel ballsy enough to enter a review show
But it
A
is
lot
doesn't.
of them.
Well,
crazy.
It doesn't
look at it
matter.
like
Like,
this, Des.
look at this. Look at this is an AI picture, right? Look at this nerd guy. Like,
I
no,
know he lying.
you know he's
I know he lying. I
lying,
don't even look
right?
at her. Why are her eyes closed if it's a picture? And it's just too many.
AJ Lee, the wrestler, literally commented on it and said, "This is not okay that
Hmm.
you did this.
Yeah.
Take this shit the fuck down." Now, mind you, how ugly he is. Probably the
It was a dead
incel
giveaway.
vibes hurts
And
it.
she's a married woman on top of that. But
Dead giveaway. So
Uh,
that's another problem, right? People are
It's
rematching
deception, is what you're
themselves.
saying.
Right.
Basically it's deception.
There's guys putting
yeah,
women
very
fucking
much
faces
so.
on with AI,
I seen them
right?
making
that
And
millions.
trying to making money off of finessing you,
woo!
right?
And I don't even
And
think that dark, bro.
And
no,
there
but
is
that's
there's
but they're
AI
I
doing
know.
it.
OnlyFans models printing money.
These guys are like, yo, like I'm finna be rich. Like they say it, like they show you the split screen. He's waving at the camera, and it's
Yep.
clearly a dude on one side, and on the other side it's a pretty ass chick, and it's like, hell nah. And she's doing and saying everything that he's doing, but it's just like in his setting and everything.
Yeah. No,
Like, bro,
it's very,
Yeah,
very crazy. I think it's like it's tough. I don't think that it's right. Let me just say that. I don't think that it's right. I don't think that AI is right for multiple reasons in music right now because it's trained off of a bunch of people and those people aren't getting kickbacks on what it's trained off of, right? At
hmm
least Splice, like if you make the loop, you sell the loop, you get a kickback on the loop, I would imagine. That's how
Okay.
hmm
Splice works, right?
right,
So that's like the fundamental difference there. And then there's I think that any song that gets uploaded that is AI should have to be labeled as AI. I think that if you want to consume AI art,
yeah, yeah,
you should
anything.
know what you're
right,
consuming because right now
right.
the number one Christian song on iTunes
Is
Is
is an AI
AI.
AI?
song.
Yeah,
That's this
And there's some,
and
isn't
I
it
look,
sad?
but hold on, I
Wait,
look
what?
the
yeah,
only
Religious people
people
yeah.
fall for the
It's
biggest.
the
Like,
it's
only
AI shit
people that
charting.
that are making like reels and stuff to it are older people that don't know how in depth AI can be. So you're
Oh,
deceiving them,
so
right?
that's a
shout
good
out
point.
What in the building.
Okay,
Yo,
okay. I
yo.
get
Yeah.
what you say.
So
I get what you mean by deception. I get what you
so
So
mean.
that's a
it's
good.
deception. You think you're consuming this Christian piece of art from a human being, and even that part of copyright is the ability to have a human experience. So
Right.
all of
Yeah.
AI infringes on copyright law because there's no human experience in the actual art itself other than what
And
was stolen.
Run
that's
them
two
likes
super
up if you're
crazy.
in the building. Run them likes up.
That's
Run them
that's
likes
two
up. I
super
see y'all
crazy,
in here.
two super crazy good points, right? Where one is the AI taking over and using your stuff like as material to try to formulate whatever it's constructing or whatever is like
Hmm.
it's based on something. But this is the same stuff as it's like taking away, right? But AI and robots aren't too far different. If we take away a bunch of jobs because we get robots to do them and shit like that, like how are you going to get paid?
Right.
Well, and
Right? Like somebody has to come
I
up with a
said
way
that
that's
out
like
the gate when
like
talking about theme songs
Yo,
and
to companies.
AI, I'm gonna just put it. AI is going to be the end of the world.
Oh
for
I'm
wow.
gonna
sure.
go all the way conspiracy
For
theory.
sure.
If you don't think we're about to live or our kids are about to live in iRobot, you're tripping.
But you were
AI
just
is smarter than
promoting.
us.
You were promoting AI Uh,
Look, it's whatever, right?
Who
Like
was?
not
the AI, like anything that you do,
you
like
were
if you,
arguing with a lot of people about AI when you were using it,
I
As
and
mean,
a tool, as
I still
Joseph was
seemingly
do,
saying.
as an advocate.
I still
Yeah,
do,
but the most people are not going to use it in
right?
that way. That's part of why I felt like this conversation was important to have,
It's
is
this.
so
It's
people
it's
can
this.
hear people who have put in those 10,000 hours and still understand the usage of
But
AI.
all right, let Futuristic get that one off though too, because we're still like
Just
that's dope.
I just want to talk about
Nigga, what?
biblically everything that's good will be used for evil, and things that are evil people will perceive them as being used for good. This is
Right.
just another example of that. There are so many tools, just like a gun. A gun is, oh, let me protect myself. Or people is that, you know what I'm saying, like
Absolutely. Yep.
there, everything in life has the good and the bad of it. Now
Right,
there's a business element that, of course, me being a business person, there's a business element that what Joseph was saying. If you don't adapt with the times in your point of being organic, eventually you're not being organic, you're being outdated. And you're not going to be able to catch up when somebody can produce
Right.
fit like 5 beats a day for 3 summers. You talking about 5 beats? No, I can make 500 beats now. So if you're making 5 beats a day for 3 summers, I'm making 500 beats a day for 3 summers. And I'm getting 500 choirs to sing. And I'm getting 500 cover arts and 500 videos and 500 whatever. So at a certain point, you're outdated. Now, does that take away jobs? Yes. But does it create jobs? Yes. So it's one of these things where there's not really a right answer other than,
Okay,
if you, from a business standpoint, if you don't use it, you'll get left behind. And from a moral standpoint, I think it is going to be the demise. Like,
right.
because
Because
it won't be used for what it's supposed to be used for.
so do
and
y'all
that's
think
it.
when go ahead, Stitch? I'm sorry.
No, I mean for real, like there's some of them that make me cringe. Like somebody using the fucking AI to like take a picture of their tag on their shirt to figure out how to wash it.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
people
saying?
are thinking they're cartoonist because of it. Obviously, the real will come to light. And yeah, that's at this point, I do embrace it lightly. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
And
But
to
I will say,
there's been other
to
times in
speeding and
history.
speeding things up.
Okay.
but
I was gonna say, just there's always technological advances no matter what. I
What?
right.
talk
Yeah,
even like a calculator. Like,
they act like
do
auto tune. Yeah, auto
I
tune
do
mean,
was
do
a
my
big
kids
deal.
need to
Music
learn how to
was.
do long division? Probably
no.
not, because they're always going to have a
Ooh,
calculator in their pocket. So
And
it's
ooh.
that's
just like,
what
as things develop,
right.
you have to find a way to get with the times, and you have to find a way to use it as a tool or create a revenue stream or create a new job and be with it instead of not understanding it and getting lost.
But I do
So do you
feel
think?
like there's a difference between like what happens when you start watering down the information that people like kind of comprehend and start doing like these levels to all this producing and all this whatever is like you're getting tricked. Like, yeah, people are making money off of these fakes, but somebody's actually participating with this thing and can't tell that it's AI. And
Yeah.
then
Um,
off, the same thing, it's like, we went from people that had ingredients and knew how to cook to like most people fridge got condiments and shit in it. They finna DoorDash something. Like,
Oh,
Right. Right. It's just
and
different.
Stitch, you actually sent a beat that you used AI to help you produce.
yeah, it's like kind of exercising what I told it about the beat, and yeah.
So this is this is how much did you
Well,
do of
which one is
this?
it?
Culture.
Culture, I took out and did some bass on, and I already produced that beat, so it is still the same like drum pattern and all that other stuff. It just kind of fleshed it out with like different sounds. There's like some guitar chords and some whatever going
I
on.
mean,
So
cause y'all, Stitch literally plays every instrument under the sun and very well, whether or not how many songs has he played on of yours?
Of mine?
Yeah.
I
Oof.
couldn't even tell you. Well, it depends on what you're talking about. Ones that are like on Spotify, probably like 4 or 5, maybe.
yeah,
Songs that
something
I've
like
made in
that.
my life, probably 20. I mean, he
Okay.
produced like
Yeah, maybe more
the
than that. It was
original
like
Day in the
half of all
Booth.
your mixtapes. Yeah, like
Yeah, the original Day in the Booth was all Joseph, but when I released that back in the day, the first quote unquote like 24-hour live stream basically was Joseph back in the day.
That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
shit, I didn't know. Oh,
Yeah, shit, we had beats on.
ooh. What up, y'all watching? How you doing? Drop a comment. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Uh, I mean, but it also doesn't sound AI.
Because you're not trying to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not letting AI just do everything or whatever. Like, you take over, you're adding
Basically,
your human elements to what AI
control
can add to
AI.
you.
Don't let AI control you, man. Like,
Right.
yeah, I mean, and even I love that you said that you've talked about like the fight between good and evil, in marketing and all that, Zach, because like that's part of what this platform is for, and like even the main goal of like anything I try to make is to entertain and educate.
Mhm.
And aiming to use things in the right way, which frequently I think leads me to go against the grain of what is popular, whether it's
Yeah,
missing out on the AI wave, you
right.
know what I'm saying, or wearing the biggest chain,
Hmm.
or rapping about certain subjects,
I mean,
Yeah,
you
some of
know.
that shit is that shit, right? Like, when everybody was coming around asking for snap beats, I'm not trying to date myself, but it's like funny. You're like, bro, like, that's not, nah. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I was
That's
like
not what
arguing
I'm.
with that
That's not what
shit.
I'm doing.
But you gotta hope that you're right, right? Like, music didn't just evolve in that one direction after that. It was like, oh yeah, no, we done with that shit, bro. Like, it's good.
Right.
Like, we can go back to like producing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always balancing your moral compass and your beliefs and making sure that you're being authentic to yourself and what you believe in
Well,
and not straying too far outside that box or not straying outside of it at all. Having your boundaries
uh,
and if
and
something's not for you, it's not for you.
creating an honest media space. It's funny. A lot of people think that I'm a troll, but like
You are kind of a troll.
but I say how I feel, I think. And people think I'm playing, but a lot of times it's because it's an opinion that's opposite of what the comment section is, or calling somebody out on
I
something.
mean, look, Doc,
Uh,
Technically, that's what
look,
their definition of a troll is. What
I
you're
had a crazy
saying.
problem. Remember when Ed Sheeran came out with We Found Love, and I was like, hey, that's fucking let's get it on, right? I was like, I said that like a whole bunch of times. Like, I'm like, all right, people like, nah, bro,
y-
like, nah. I was like,
you ruined my
if
first
I
dance
sang,
with
if
that
I sang,
analysis.
if I sang this shit like, let's get it on, right at the part where the hook goes, it's like, bro, like you're like, nah, no way in hell, right? And he turned around and win the shit. People are confused, but I'm like, it was still a lawsuit. I felt vindicated when the lawsuit came out, but it's like, if you could do that, you could do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the argument between the good and the bad, the understanding, the comprehension, seeing the chord progression, seeing the melody, and like I can't
There
help but
there
hear another
was
song.
literally a lawsuit after that, but guess who won?
I know Ed Sheeran, which is crazy.
Yep. Shout out Ken the CEO, and bro, I am not a troll. I fight the good
No,
fight at
hey,
all
hey,
costs.
hey.
Come on, man.
Did
Y'all
you did
play.
you see and then we probably wrap up AI stuff, but did you
Yeah.
see UMG invested in the one AI company? That's just like Suno.
Well, that
Yeah.
was one of my last questions. Was like on the AI subject. You said then we wrap up. Okay, boss. Look, you didn't
I
even
said
have
the
your
AI
little brother.
section. I
Yo,
said
I
the
You
know.
had
AI
more
section
shit.
because
I
I
know.
would
I said
imagine you want
AI
to talk
stuff.
about other stuff.
I said AI stuff. I said AI stuff when I repeated it, but then I'm still gonna give you flack and be like, you didn't even turn your screen full screen, 3 full screen niggas. No, I'm joking. But
I'm sure AI could add
You say
in
you
like
good now?
some
You happy
stuff
now?
on the
You
sides.
good now?
he would for 5 seconds. Wow. Okay.
Okay. So maybe, just pinch. You might be a troll, and I'm starting to see the remnants come out through bro. Just a little bit, just pinch.
Oh no,
With how
all
you
of us
twisted
been
the
on
camera
some.
and went back just a little bit.
Uh, so no, but so I what they're saying is that AI companies are throwing out these massive selling numbers of their company, like so and so sold for 240 billion. And
They're
then
worth that much.
well they're not long term is what they're saying,
Hmm.
is that it's not, and that they're fake inflating it. And
Just like
then,
Drake streams.
well, and then they'll be like, what they'll do after is be like, we didn't actually say that we were gonna make that deal. We said we were talking about it,
Did you see Timbo's AI artist?
Yeah.
which is
That's
different. We're talking about billions. We ain't talking about AI.
Nah, but they've signing contracts though, so they got to be with the company. It's not a person. And then
Well,
Ray J said he was gonna do some like 3 project ass thing on all the song, or not Ray J. What was it? It was it.
Eric
It's
Bellinger.
your boy. It's Eric
Eric
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Yup.
Yeah.
Eric
Yeah.
Bellinger. No, Ray J just got on some shit talking about he was like top three. The only
we
niggas going
gotta
without
stop
doing him was
talking
Chris
about
Rock.
what Ray J says.
No, bro, I said he got the stupidest. He got the stupidest means of making headlines ever. But
Yeah, I just don't.
no,
I don't think that
Bellinger.
it's gonna go anywhere, and I think that what's gonna happen, and I think Universal Music Group is a good example of what's gonna happen because they bought the AI company or invested in it, and then I think they
Uh,
actually did buy it. Um, think about it. The copyright law, like I said, it has to be. There's a bunch of copyright infringement. So Universal bought it, and now they are training it on their
Their
artists
artist music.
because they own the art. They own the art. So now they can train AI on the art and it's legal. And now you can do whatever you want. And they're going to sell it as a premium. And if you think that Ariana Grande and all them aren't using it in their sessions, they are. Even the head of the
oh,
Grammy department
facts.
just came out and said he hasn't been in a single session in the last year where somebody wasn't taking something and putting it back through AI before they finished it. Ever.
Uh,
So
Oh,
it's being used. If it's being used by the top dogs, once again, we're behind if we don't use it as independents. Period.
Uh,
true.
um, and but and even the trolling is a kind of a segue to the next subject, with the way that people are using the media spaces nowadays. It's been pretty crazy. Shit. It's like a double-headed thing. We got Takashi still making headlines and still getting news. His mom's house was raided, and he's having to convince people that it really happened.
Mm.
Okay. We have Tyrese pulling up on freaking what's his damn I'm mad. Chris Brown. He called out Chris Brown. And now he's been on a media tour throwing people under the
Kevin
bus.
McCall.
Yeah, Kevin McCall. He wrote Deuces, which I think gave Chris Brown his career back. Um,
I ain't
but
got no respect for Buddy. He said something about his man, him and that man's son. Oh, it's
I mean, he's a disrespectful guy.
Who? Chris Brown or Kevin
Kevin
McCall?
Kevin
McCall.
McCall.
Maybe both.
I
I
never
Yeah,
don't.
really knew
they
too
both
much about
suck.
Kevin until right now. I know Chris Brown can be, but Kevin, I'm like, oh, who is Buddy? And then he said what he said about him and his son and all that. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
I do think, and I think Kevin McCall did it to himself. and a lot of artists hear that story and miss that part. But also the media, it's also kind of clever how they use the media, but destructive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You were just talking about the other day. There's people that won Grammys and they work a regular Walmart ass job and shit like that. And then it's like, no fucking shade to Futuristic. He don't have to do that and he don't got a fucking Grammy. Like, how the fuck is that you know what I'm saying? Like the indicating factor, the right metric, you know what I'm saying? Like any of that shit.
If
Like it
I'm
Do you
working
doesn't.
at Walmart, I
do
got
you
a
care about a
Grammy.
Grammy at this point, Zach?
Fuck that Grammy if I'm
I
working at
don't think
Walmart.
I've cared about a Grammy
Ever?
since I
I
was a
don't.
kid.
I
Like a
don't.
kid. Like since we were in the basement. I don't think I ever cared about a Grammy. My goal has been pretty simple from the jump. Like I've wanted to live off my music. I've wanted to be a millionaire off music from the time I
I,
realized what that looked like. That's been my goal pretty much since like fifth,
I
sixth grade.
I honestly
Right.
think we never talked about being on award shows.
No, we
None
did.
of
We
that.
started. We started our pursuit wanting to be on awards. At least, yeah. No, when we lived on Cottage and you was over and NSYNC and when the peak of like boy bands and rap, like 106 in Park era, like we wanted to be that. We wanted to be on 106 in Park. We wanted with Grammys. We wanted all of that. It wasn't
TRL.
until we grew up a little bit and started to understand that this was a business and like what it looked like that I think that the perspective changes because I think that none of us are like superficial. I don't think that anybody
Yeah.
is like, yo, I just none of us wear I could have had a big chain. Like none of us are the big
A
chain guys.
million
None of us are the
times.
crazy fashion. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, we all just want to live and do what we love. That's it.
I
Yeah.
will
And
tell
if
you
I can
this though.
support myself and my
Literally.
family doing what I love, that's it.
Yo,
I will tell you this though. I was at this
and we do
influencer red
though. We
carpet
really
shit at the
do.
Dolby Theater one time, and
Yeah,
I seen what like a real like crusty diamond like Cuban link chain looks like, and I was like, bro,
I want that.
like I'm never gonna wear a knockoff or whatever, but when I get that, I'm gonna get that
Uh,
type shit. Like that shit,
shout out Mega Ran on getting nominated for his children's book. That's
yo,
super.
yeah.
That's
Shouts to
for
Mega
his
Ran for
children.
sure.
He was literally on here like the
Right before
week
that happened.
before that. And then he was on Monday Night Raw the next time. That nigga be every everywhere. Spirit is such a thing to have. I love that you said that because really, literally, one thing you're not gonna stop the Becks from doing is what they love to do. That's
That's a
so crazy.
fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that'll get you that'll get you dumped for sure. That shit.
Yeah, that'll get you cut out the equation real quick. If you think you're gonna get one of us to stop what we love, you're
Oh
gonna get
man.
cut
Nah,
real quick.
Um, what do you what do you think about like when you're an artist like Kevin McCall, where he was at that point, and you have Chris Brown trying to get your song when it's a song as special as Deuces. What up,
look,
Drew? What up, Amber? What up, Howard? What up, Michael? I see
look.
all y'all.
This
Thank you
whole
for all
thing,
your beautiful words.
this whole thing is crazy, right? So what you're saying about the songwriting and like involvement and credit business is what happens. Like you put in your, I don't care who you are, like you put in your 10,000 hours, you get good at your music, you do your thing, and then then you go out into the world or you start releasing stuff, but you start getting involved in contracts and you're doing business with people, or you get called to a studio to work with somebody who's a bigger name than you, right? And some of those fools are shiesty, right? But you didn't know that. You were just happy to be there. Like that's funny, but that's how you usually get, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh shit, no more being happy to be there. Let's just actually be real about how these people are handling this shit. Am I going to get credit for
I
putting this
mean,
beat on? Am I going to get credit for working on this? Is this going
how
to be
did you
like,
navigate those, because you beasted those rooms out the gate? You beasted those rooms. Was it a pre-thought
You talking
like
about me?
you? Yeah, because like, and I was asking you from the jump. No, but I mean, you made a lot of good points, Stitch. But because even so for people who don't know, like, you got second place in the competition,
What
and
competition?
the Don't Funk Up My Beats
I don't
competition.
even think I won second. I think I was probably like maybe. I don't even think I was top 5. I was like top 15.
I don't
Um,
understand, but I think that was like the hardest video. Like that was like almost one of your hardest
No,
videos.
it's still hard. You
I don't
made
even
some
know
of
what
your
video you're
hardest
talking
stuff
about.
back then. It's when you're on the
Don't
boat,
the don't
rowing the boat.
Oh, in the backyard. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yo, that shit was hilarious,
As
bro.
far
Oh, it
as
didn't
far
look
as
like that.
as far as like
And
getting in the
you ended
rooms,
up getting in a relation. You literally turned it into songs with a member of Bone Thugs and Harmony, like
yeah.
which is they got songs with Tupac and
Yo,
Biggie.
I mean, a couple different things. I guess you're getting at is like, A, how do you avoid bad contracts, and then B, how do you navigate rooms and network and
Well,
maintain
you weren't
relationships?
big. Well, no, you weren't bigger than those people. They could have taken advantage or
Yeah.
not wanted to do
My
business
first
with
deal opened
you.
my eyes. I got offered my first deal in 2011, 12 from an extension of Motown. And once again, I think when you're young, every opportunity you think is a life-changing opportunity in a great way, and you're gung-ho about it, and oh, my life's about to change. I'm about to be on TV, right? I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, whatever. And then luckily I had a lawyer. I had a girl who had a dad that was a lawyer, and I had him look at the contract and he's like, "This is terrible. Do you know it means XYZ?" So I took it back to the guy. I'm like, "Yo, did you know this means XYZ? Oh, you did? Cool." So that opened my eyes right away, and it just made me know that like, everybody at a higher level has potentially some bit of shystiness, and then B, I'm not going to enter into no contract that I actually don't know what it means.
And that
So
was before the competition, before the Don't Funk Up My Beats even.
yeah, but I don't get why you're bringing up "Don't Funk Up My Beats" though.
yeah,
What
I'm
does that have to
lost.
do with anything?
I mean, literally, you got relationships with
Mm.
Hobson.
Oh,
That was
so
I
time
didn't get
out.
the relationship.
and
I didn't get the
Time
relationship from
out.
that.
well, I
That's
guess
not
my
why.
my correlation was because even Kevin McCall got his shit stolen. He's sitting here salty, hasn't even learned
Mm-mm.
this
That's the
That's
first.
far,
that's the
There's
first
no
far
time I was.
way.
later.
There's no way. Like I've been screwed over multiple times. I've
Right,
been
we've
screwed
Right.
seen
over
it. Right.
by different people in different ways, right? Usually when I'm entering into a new space that I don't know anything about, right? So, but in music, I just realized that if I don't learn everything there is to know about the music business, then the music
Eh,
isn't gonna matter. So,
Right.
Kevin McCall, it's the whole "fool me once, shame on you; fool me twice, shame on me" situation. But like,
He can't
yes,
get
you
fooled
get it.
again.
Yeah,
I
you
think
get in
before
rooms and you are happy to be there, and it's weird. I don't like when somebody walks in my room and immediately is like, "So this is how I work, okay? Like we're gonna do these splits, and we're not gonna do nothing I don't say. So shut up, stop talking to me. Period.
Right.
You're not gonna
Right.
come in my room and talk like that. That's how everybody like, you know what I'm saying? So
like when you turn your screen, not the way. No, I'm sorry.
you don't want somebody to come into your session as the bigger entity and tell you what they, I guess, quote unquote, deserve. So that's where
Right.
things get out of whack is you get the biggest, you walk in that room, you don't address the business first because it's kind of like anti-industry to do that.
Right.
And throws off the vibe. So you're just there creating.
Does
Then
it throw off the vibe, or is it for things to
No,
happen like
because
what happened with
once
Kevin
money comes into the
McCall?
situation, the fucking like
the
no,
soul leaves the
creativity,
room
no,
away. The
all
spirit
that
is gone. The
came.
creativity is dead.
because you could walk in that room and actually bring no value to the table. So I don't need to hear about your funky little split because you don't
Yeah,
even
we
know if
don't
we're going to do
care.
anything
Still
dope.
we know.
So a lot of times what happens is Kevin McCall maybe walked in this room with Chris Brown and he sang this song and it's a hit. Now you have to address that. And then you're in a predicament where either you want that no matter what it looks like for you, or you play hardball and potentially lose the opportunity, which is a
Right.
position that I think a lot of people get into, or you're so gung ho, you just sign off and you don't even care.
Yeah.
So
Right. And that's
there's
where
many
you get
different
fucked
ways that it
too.
could go, but like that's where people mess it up is like
The
Well,
most.
that. And
and
usually they don't have proper representation, or their
Right.
representation they got from somebody else who that representation is working closer with.
Well,
That
maybe
part.
it's because of the lights, right? Because I don't make music like y'all, but I'm a creator, a content creator.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you go in these spaces, when you get a certain, it's like, oh shit, yeah, hell yeah. But then you done forgot all about this. It's like when you meet that real cute ass girl that you was chasing, but then you find out she batshit crazy, but you
then you
ignore all that.
oh,
You
it
don't
can
even
be
care.
You
And then
could
you
Yeah.
have
find
questions and get mad in the end. It's like,
Yeah.
nah,
you
Yeah.
could just find out she's
hone
snoring
in, like
and not be
chill.
able to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
real quick,
better thing
real
to
quick.
do. Oh, go ahead. You got it.
Shout out Mario Cannon performing at the castle, headlining the castle. The first, I think it's the first rapper to headline the castle, like since we was out there. So shout out Mario Cannon headlining the castle, and in the comment section.
Come on.
Uh,
Come on.
yeah. Shout out Danny. Shout out Amber tagging like crazy. Bringing all the people in here. Shout out all the
We love
people.
that.
Bringing all the energy. Don Dada been sticking with us the whole time. I love
Yes,
all
sir.
y'all. Give a round of applause to y'all self. Hopefully y'all have noticed when I put up comments, Zach Futuristic been giving y'all I appreciate it. Shout out to Doc in the building. Shout out to Freezy fam. We know how much
Yeah.
shoot. Yeah, we know he dang near designed Indie Amplify.
The
So
website. Yeah, he did
yeah,
do the website. Yeah, he did the original build of
Real.
the website.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that even for me, I'm so stubborn. A lot of people will be like, "Well, why haven't you been on Futuristic's albums or whatever?" Right? And here's a story I think I've never told publicly ever, right? And this is me like falling in some kind of weird space between both of those things, right? When Zach was doing his thing, yo, hop on this song, right? I'm always trying to look out for my friends, and I don't know anything about engineering at this point, right? And my friend was manipulative. Shout out Brad in the building. Was manipulative as fuck, I came to find out. But Futuristic just wanted my stems. That's all the fuck he wanted was my regular stems. And my engineer wanted to be part of something big. He would not send Futuristic the stems, and I backed him on that goofy shit, trying to look out for my friend and have him be a part of something, you know. And so, like, don't
I
do
don't even
dumb,
remember that.
don't do dumb shit,
I think
y'all.
that's where loyalty come into a fault, loved one.
Loyalty to a fault,
You know what I mean?
especially, I'm not friends with that person anymore for calling Michelle Obama a monkey, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Whoa, well, yeah, just what Future did. Like, whoa, what? He said, what?
Don't bring me here
What
anymore,
up?
right?
We got the art man. We got
Hard,
the
what up, baby?
art man. I see you in the building.
Yeah, this
Uh,
shit got crazy real quick.
well, no. Why was that crazy to you,
I know,
Stitch?
just like thinking about all those different types of arguments. And this is where like something that Futuristic said earlier when it comes into play. It's like learning all these aspects of like the creation of my music and the business, around
And
it.
the vibe.
To say
And the,
like,
like I
it's like you
the
can feel
vibe.
that too. You can feel that too. The
Yeah.
vibe be so like it be so heavy. Like sometimes I look back on these experiences where it's like, man, this motherfucker been stuck in different levels of the same type of conflict vibe wise, right? From the beginning all the way to when shit escalated to when you finally kicked him out the situation. And you're like, damn. Like I know some people be like real quick to be like, oh, I dismiss this motherfucker. Like they ain't learning shit. Maybe they know
Right.
better. I don't know.
Right.
Because there's
Right.
two ends of that spectrum. But you can feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With enough
nah. I
hindsight,
mean,
you can really feel that shit.
with everything, it's like you gotta understand whatever field you're stepping into. You have to know your worth and your value, and then you have to
Mm-hmm.
be a good vibe at the same time. So sometimes all three of those things, it's really hard to align them, right? But like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'll give somebody an opportunity if they're loyal and they have a good vibe, even if they don't have necessarily all the skills, if they have the work ethic to learn the skills. Like I put people in positions that they didn't have no business being in, but they grew into those positions. I think the perfect example, even right now, like last night, MGK was here. His man Slim turned from a homie to a DJ to a producer to a guitar. Like he does everything to a roadman, whatever he needed to do, he stepped up and he's a good
And
vibe.
just
He
did it.
don't cause no problems. He's loyal as hell and he's willing to learn and grow. So I'd rather have my loyalty and my people that I know got my back no matter what and allow them to learn a new skill than take somebody that's walks in the room and says, "This is what I'm worth, give it to me or we're not working." Cool, we're not working. Respectfully, I
Right.
don't care.
Well, my loyalty, I don't think was ever in question,
Your
right?
vibe was what was in question.
Your vibe be fucking shit up.
Well, I be calling motherfuckers. I think my
It's not even
timing was
about that.
it's
It's not even
terrible
just
No,
about
timing.
calling people out.
Terrible
because
timing.
there's some stuff that you can do that because of it already like fitting into alignment, really, because that's what we're talking about, right? When you have all these three things, you know, how you get along with people, how you
Hmm.
work, like what it's worth and shit like that, and then having to be able to keep that in a straight line, like where you're not struggling with that. Like if you're struggling to
Right.
keep that balance to work with somebody, you probably can't work with them.
Right. Right.
You
No,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So all
For
that shit,
sure.
like y'all will get in fights and shit like that, but like you can resolve it and it's still cool. Or when you go do something, like none of that particular activity is like wrong, right?
Yeah.
Depending on the vibe and context. But those things that you're talking about, like, nah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know.
yeah. Y'all are funny as hell in the comment section.
What
Imagine
they
big
say.
slap putt butt twirling on a stripper pole. Anyway, they got a question for you, Stitch. Heartbreak Ridge. Have you watched? Every time I see your name, I think of
Oh,
that.
yo, bro. No, that's exactly where it came from. I was on deployment. There's a bunch of guys, they all like kind of when we're on breaks and stuff, like we're on 12-hour shifts 6 days a week or whatever out there. And you know, at some point you're sitting down watching movies in the break room or the, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And like, dude was like, these are classics or whatever. So he puts on Heartbreak Ridge, right? Clint Eastwood movie, AK-47. It has a very distinct sound, right? Type shit. And there's a guy named Stitch Jones in the movie. And all them guys started calling me Stitch Jones on that deployment because like the guy is like, he's playing guitar. He got like tassels on this fucking denim jacket. And like the white people at the bar get mad at him because he got a bitch. You know what I mean? Like he got thrown out, and then he was like one of the like star troops on the on Clint Eastwood's fleet and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, Heartbreak
Very,
Ridge, bro,
very
100%.
Mario
dope.
Van
It's not Lilo. It's not Lilo and Stitch, bro.
Shout out Mario Van Pebbles. Mario Van Pebbles is an icon.
But I will tell you,
He was
due to the
always in some
confusion,
terrible movies, but he always got booty in them.
everybody being fucked up about Stitch,
Come on.
like I be doing shit like this.
Oh, don't I
Hey
shouldn't have even
man, you
given
gotta
that
buy the
the full
fucking. You gotta
screen.
do that, you know. Just play with that whole like, you
You
know what I'm
tricked
saying, like,
me right there, right then. Then
bro.
you
It's not, yeah, like it's Stitch Jones, like for sure from that. The Ayatollah of rock and roller. That's what he called himself in that shit. Crazy.
Come on. Come on.
the
You
Yo,
know what
I
I'm
Ayatollah.
gotta
saying?
skate in like 10 if there's any
That
other subject you
It's
want to
been a
get to.
pleasure. Is there something else you wanted to talk about?
I mean,
We could
not
talk all day, but you know.
I mean, a lot of tips on being independent and all that kind of stuff. What do you think the best and the worst thing about the Arizona scene is right now?
To be honest, I don't I don't like diving into like the local scene. I rock with the local scene. There's a ton of talent out here.
And a
Mhm.
dope talent too.
Phenomenal talent. Like it's just a matter of like I've never focused on just the local scene. And that's the main problem with people in the local scene is that's all you're focused on. You're only focused on impressing other rappers. You're only focused on impressing the other curators or like doing these things or like doing shows for the same people, doing events with the same people, doing all the stuff with the same people. And for me, I realized that the way to actually have the most love in any place is to go outside and get love as well and bring it back here, So
Uh-huh.
I think for
Uh-huh.
me, it's like you need to be looking for opportunities to get out of the city and to go do other things. And especially in the internet times we live in, like all you need to be doing is worrying about cultivating your fan base no matter where that human being might be at. Now, I do think that
Right.
your hometown and your home market, like you should be marketing there.
Important.
Like that's how I blew up here first before I was able to do 500 people here before I was able to do 500 people anywhere else. But I even in that element, I focused on getting
Uh,
fans, not
you said
impressing other rappers. How do I impress fans? By opening up for these
Well,
other artists and doing
and
all this other stuff.
I think that's a testament to like what you were talking about, like for sure. Like
shout out James Pocock too.
I ran into this lady at this crazy this whistling competition, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Like she's out of what is it, Kansas, playing with
Okay.
Tech Nine,
Yeah.
right? So she's like, "Hey, you look like Tech Nine." I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn it."
Okay.
Right? And
Ooh.
then it's like, but she started telling me about it. It's like, well, like everybody out there really fucks with Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, it's like, I just didn't know if like you were his brother. I was like, well, funny story about my brother. It's
All
like
right. That's my
they
man's.
work together. Yeah, that's your man's. But the other thing was like she was telling me about how dude is royalty out there.
He is.
It's like that's your local shit. Yeah, no, he's royalty out there. Like everywhere he goes, it turns up. Everywhere, like
Roll out the
he's
red
in
carpet
business. He's
anywhere he
doing his
goes.
thing. Yeah, like for
Yeah.
sure. And like that's one of the things that I know. Like you definitely learned a bunch of shit from was being over by Tech Nine's camp and shit like that. Like I've heard a bunch of shit about a whole bunch of camps, but not a lot
Oh
of it was
no! I mean,
educational.
he learned a lot of what not to do too from over there. But I mean, you got to
Hey,
think he was running with the whole indie. He was
Seen before that.
he
dude,
was
Tech
Yeah.
Nine was one of the first
you.
artists that
Well,
I
a lot of
DMX'd
people even would have
at Dad's
signed.
house.
A lot of people
Right.
would have signed quick in the situation that you
The
were,
few situations I've been in a lot of positions to sign that I haven't signed yet, for
whether
sure.
it was with Strange,
Yeah.
I mean, also I want you to know that I'm proud of you. When I see CDs that you're on
Mm-hmm.
the shelves of Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
I Reva hate me for it.
Yo, that should be making girls
I
mad
get
too.
that shit.
Like,
I
like there'd be some
like
crazy shit. Like they're like, "Have you ever heard of NF?" And then the girl, like Erica and shit, she was like, "Dude, like,
yeah. I mean,
never mind." You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like
Right.
epiphany,
all that,
like all
and
that shit,
even whether or not I've always been proud of you, even when you use AI. No, uh,
bro. Come on, man.
just off the bars alone.
Man,
I'm gonna I mean, look, music is the family is the whole reason I make music. Even like for me, being happy is a life surrounded by family and people that I love, and that like it motivates me. He
Mhm.
motivates me. It just all that. Dad doing it, watching him. It just and y'all are the only family we really know of. Bex.
dad
Right.
We
don't need no
there
AI,
there ain't a lot of
No.
uncles. There ain't a lot of it's us.
Right.
So and that's I'm shit. I'm the same guy I've always been. But we're gonna play your AI song that you sent me to play
Okay.
too before we go. Let's hear your
Okay.
Bruno
So hold
Mars.
on. You got three, right? So one is there's three files in there, right?
Yeah.
So one is my voice memo that's gonna sound terrible that I put into AI, just so you can hear how drastic AI can take something that has nothing and build
Okay.
something around it. So I don't know if you got the memo,
Which
but
one is this?
I can't hear anything.
Every time that you're next to me,
every time that
I feel like I'm living in a dream. You're my dream girl.
You should have
Let me see.
Dream Girl that's 37
yeah,
seconds long
that was
with the
Dream Girl.
parentheses Bruno Mars, but it's only 37 seconds long.
Okay,
All right,
that's the one.
that was when you just play it.
That's the one I'm playing right now.
Okay, so that's just me singing solo, nothing behind it, right?
Oh no, it's not. It
Yeah,
might be
that's
the
definitely
production.
published. That's
You didn't read what was in the email?
Play the one that's 37 seconds long.
I can't see how long I'm downloading them and uploading them right now. Oh, the one that
Which
says
one?
draft.
Nope, not
Yeah,
that one.
probably.
It
No.
just says Dream Girl, Bruno Mars in parentheses. Then one says remix, which is the AI version.
Oh, that's the one I
You
was
just played the
playing.
remix, yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
play the one that's not.
Okay. But you was probably trying to sing bad on the
Nah, bro, quit playing, man. That's what I was gonna do with you, and you said just send two. So
He just sent what, bro? My
play
little
that
brother
shit.
does not
I
listen.
know.
My
You
big
wasn't
brother
listening. I'm gonna
listens
stop
better.
listening to your ass.
You could.
Yeah,
You
for
look
It's
at what
over for you.
bullshit you're starting now, man.
It's over
Are you
for
playing
you.
it?
Rather see every time that you're next to me.
It's just me singing.
No, you're trying to sing bad, bro.
In a dream.
I put that into AI and got that remix
You're
one
my
that you played.
dream girl, dream girl, dream
That's the only thing I
girl.
put in there.
Wake me
Make
up
this
in
a
my
pop
dream.
beat.
I'll be
Wake
sounding
me
like
up in my
Michael
dream.
Jackson.
So you took the
You're
bare
my
minimum of
dream
yourself
girl,
and was like,
dream
here.
girl.
He said
And then
make
it
a beat
gave that
around it.
remix.
He even tried to hit his notes bad. I'm surprised you're letting people.
Dream girl.
Bro, with no backing, it's hard to
Nigga,
just
you
guess where
do
the
not
notes are.
sing that bad.
When
God.
you're a cappella, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, bro, I've heard him a cappella on the
The
phone.
man,
joking
y'all
around.
leave him alone. The man just said
Bro,
he was doing
Bro,
something.
he's
to
still
be
singing. He's still singing
It's
better than
just
you
proof.
ever did.
It's proof of how good AI can be, no matter how bad you are.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. So then
what I'm
play
saying.
the draft. Play the draft after that.
I am.
This is the draft.
You can't hear it.
There's nowhere I'd rather be.
I don't like AI now.
No one that I'd rather see.
Man, my nigga sound like this.
Every time
That
that
nigga
you're
Justin
next to
Timberlake right now.
me. Oh, I feel like I'm living in a dream.
No.
Dream girl, dream girl, dream girl.
Yeah.
Wake me up from my dream. You're my dream girl.
Stupid.
Well, and it doesn't. And see, here's
And it
what's
sound
scary.
bad, that's crazy.
Yeah, his doesn't even sound like regular AI. That sounds like a whole. I wouldn't even think that my brother
That's what I'm
was.
saying. If you
I
not,
wouldn't even think that it was my brother singing it. I could hear that in the
Because it's
radio
not.
and be like,
I ain't
It's
gonna
not.
hold you. It sound like Korean pop.
he
A lot to
but that's
said you
easy
sound
to
like One Direction heading
One
sound
there.
like
Direction.
Korean pop.
Oh my gosh. Don't even. Uh, what a coincidence. He has to know something. But
That's
for
how
real,
crazy
bro,
AI is. How good it
Damn,
is.
Stitch, did you unfriend Don Dada? You got
no, that's
I gotta
crazy.
I gotta
That's
skate.
bananas.
It's been
I don't do
real.
shit like that.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
all right, y'all. We've had a
For
blast.
sure.
We're
It's been
about
a
to
good
hop
one.
off of here, man. It's another one like the last one. Peace.
Yeah.